Hello, Lego lovers. This is L, and this might be a sad video, or it might be a neat video, or a future positive video. I'm not sure. But either way, you can see in front of me if you follow my channel for a while. If not, this is Ragana's tower build. Now, unfortunately, I'm canceling this MOC. Now, don't fret about it being a horrible thing. The reason why I'm canceling this MOC is because I need to pull back how many MOCs I start, because I have multiple MOCs started and unfinished, and there's a couple issues that I kind of ran into that I'm planning on going over, and I'm going to show what I did have so far. But yeah, I ran into a couple issues working on it, and it just kind of made it get backburnered. So let's get into some of those issues. So first one, which I found out literally just starting this video, this is super heavy, which is a problem because this is not done. It's supposed to have a huge tower that goes up way beyond what you can see here. And it is already a really heavy thing, what makes it hard to move around and do things with. So there's a lot involved with that, and I have to redesign it or something like that. I do want to come back to it in the future. No idea when, but either way, it has to. I'm going to take it all apart, and I'll come back to it someday. The other issue, just from the top part here, is that I needed a lot of black parts, and if you've seen some of the other MOCs I've worked on, mainly Livy's Popstar Apocalypse Tour Bus, I said that wrong, but that is a big build that also uses a lot of black bricks. So I don't have infinite money, infinite black bricks, so I realized that when I was building this, I am not going to have enough of the parts that I need to actually finish building this to the quality I want to. And with that, I also have that Apocalypse Popstar Tour Bus not completed, so I probably shouldn't have a lot of big MOCs being going at the same time. And trying to focus more would be a good word to use. But either way, I did enjoy kind of how this was coming along. I learned so many things as I do every MOC. The first thing I learned from this is I don't have enough parts, and I probably should do a little bit of pre-planning besides just digging in and building. That's one of the things I have a problem with my MOCs, and I'll kind of talk a little bit more, but I'll go through it here. So first of all, we have the top layer. This is supposed to be a cut-off tree, like a dead tree, and that's another thing I didn't like. It turned out way too square, and that's something I wanted to see if I come back to this redo, make it a little different so that it's more fully tree-like. And you have all the green moss on here, and that doesn't necessarily mesh well because I wanted to make this modular so this can come off. Something I did really like, here's Ragana of course, is how the door turned out. I do really like how this turned out. I don't think it's too complicated, but you have some really nice big door handles. We got some green torches. We have stickers from her set there, you can see, and then these doors actually do open like so. Backside, not really as detailed, but I still think it's a really cool design for the door. There's also a paging system so that you can get a hold of her if she's not right at the door. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think it was cool. Something I learned. Kind of get that curve design too, which is neat. Probably partially one of my favorite parts of this. And then I also tried to match the coloring of the flooring of the first floor. And I'll take this off, which again, just this part is pretty heavy because it is loaded with layers of plates and some bricks in there, you can see. So just got a lot of things to work on, unfortunately, to get better at building and stuff. So then we have the base part. And this I was somewhat unhappy with as well, because I wanted to do different colors to represent a tree's ring, right? And the problem is again, I don't have infinite parts. And as I said again, this thing is heavy. So I'm going to try and actually lift it up. You're supposed to have a tree root with like a little entrance in there that you could like crawl in. That didn't end up happening. But you can kind of see how it doesn't fully look like a rounded tree as we go around. I do like this little part where it's kind of got like an entrance area down there that you can come in. And of course, because it's in my city, I did make it so that it's going to have that water effect. And as you can see, it's just not, I don't know, I'm just not happy with it. You got stairs here that really kind of come out of the side, whoops. And then inside, I kind of was going to have the tree, as you can see, there's a mess inside. The tree having like a core of crystal, which I thought was really cool. There's lots of studs everywhere. I was going to have it have like different displays of stuff, and you can see in the back, I was going to make those areas kind of the archway areas. Those are going to be like storage, or just maybe how the tree was designed. And as you can see, some of these parts spill everywhere. I was trying to go for a circular ringing effect, which is hard to do with Lego, admittedly, but I also kind of didn't have, again, all the parts that I wanted to really get a nicer pattern down. So I just kind of had to make do with what I had. That's how a lot of my MOCs end up. But this, oh gosh, this thing is so heavy. And I'm not sure if I'm happy about how the modular aspect of it turned out. But yeah, so that's what I had done for this MOC. I don't feel it was a whole lot. Jeez, this is heavy. Like, when I move this, it literally moves this paper I have set up underneath so that I can kind of have a better background so you can kind of see what's going on. And then you can see that it's not like, it's kind of janky there, something that could be made a little bit better. But yeah, unfortunately, this MOC has been deleted / canceled. I'm going to be taking apart, putting the pieces back into my collection. But that's not a bad thing. Don't look at it as a bad thing, because I am going to work on other MOCs and try to focus on getting MOCs done before I start another one. My kind of concept is one MOC, maybe that's larger, and then maybe a small MOC. And any really small MOCs I can kind of do at will, because they can be pretty quick to make and they don't take up a whole lot of space or parts. But yep, unfortunately, this will be all getting taken apart. Remember, not a sad thing. But yep, that's all I really have for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, don't be sad about it. Hopefully it'll be more exciting to see some of the MOCs I have that I actually complete in the future. But thanks again for watching this video, and hopefully you check out some more of my videos.